Hello again, this is Kate Brown Pernia for Why Not a Hat. This video is just a quick little postscript to my last video, Vintage Vibes. If you saw that one, you will remember that I talked about this hat a little bit, a Mabel Weiby that I found in a thrift store. Well, I Googled her name and I discovered that there was a newspaper article from the Warren Times-Mirror, September 18, 1931, that mentioned her name. So I went on a search to find out a little bit more about Mabel Weiby. Well, it was quite a battle. I have two neighbors, wonderful neighbors, John and Cheryl, who are librarians, and they helped me out with some links to my local library and to the Library of Congress, neither of which panned out with the article. But Heather Thomas of the Library of Congress told me that they had the Warren Times-Mirror, but not for that year. So she referred me to the State Library of Pennsylvania. And that turned out to be a good bid because they do have the paper. However, it's on microfilm, and all their microfilm equipment was locked up in storage because they were going through a renovation. But not to be daunted, Kathy Hale of the library sent me off to Penn State and also to the Warren Public Library, the little local library, which is probably where I should have started to begin with. Penn State didn't have it, but Beverly Leonhardt of the Warren Public Library came through for me with a PDF of the article. So here it is. Unfortunately, it wasn't an article about Mabel Weiby's hats or about her fall line, which is what I was really hoping for. What it is just this simple illustration on a page that was all about 1931 fashions. And the hat here in the illustration is by Mabel Weiby, New York, which is the label in this hat. Reading the articles, though, that on that page, I discovered that most of the hats from 1931 were quite small. That was the look for that year. So I'm guessing that this Mabel Weiby hat, which is really kind of a Mongolian shape called a Lovuse, I think. I looked up that, and there are some 200 plus varieties of that kind of hat, and she probably riffed on that for this particular hat. It's probably late 30s or early 40s. Anyway, don't know too much more about her, but I thought you might enjoy the little bit of research I did and to know a little bit more about Mabel Weiby. Thanks for watching. Why Not a Hat?